Why am I so scared to film content? That is the question I have been asking myself for the last few days. Let's find out why. I'm taking a class called Digital Content Creation at my school, UNG, the University of North Georgia, and for a part of this course, I have to film and post content for 7 days and don't stop. So this is interesting for me because I've never posted like this before. My Instagram is like my safe haven. That's like my scrapbook of pictures that I love, but I've never done this before, so I'm pretty intimidated. I'll be posting for the next 7 days on my Instagram Reels, whether it's the clips from this video or whether it's clips from my life or vlogging, or I have a few other ideas, but that'll be what I'm doing on my Instagram. But I just wanted to make this video because I am deeply terrified of hitting post. And I'm deeply terrified of a lot of things, but this is a new feeling for me because I've never had to do this before. It's always just been oh, I could post videos, but I don't because I'm scared, so I don't. Because there's no need to. But now there's a need. So let's cover a few reasons why I think I'm going to be really scared for the rest of the week. I have a few fears in life that are personal to me, but generally I am an anxious person. I get scared, I overthink, and so because of that, I think that's one of the reasons why I am pretty terrified to post online. One, because what my mama told me growing up is everything that I post online, I can't take back, which is true, and that is something that I know to be true now as an adult, but it's also something I know to be true in this class. So even if I were to take these videos down once the course is done, I still would have posted them online, and someone could have posted them to the Wayback Machine or some other online resource that saves videos that aren't accessible anymore. We've all seen documentarians on Instagram and YouTube who will pull up videos that people think that they deleted for good reason because they were either probably deeply offensive or mean or something else, or maybe they just wanted to rebrand, but they are accessible because of those outlets. And so that's scary to me, is that I won't be able to take this back even if I do a bad job. All of my YouTube videos so far are private. They're auditions that I submitted in middle school and other stuff that no one will ever see the light of day. You won't see them, sorry, but this is going to be public. And it may not be public on my channel forever, but it is kind of public forever now. So that's a part of the general anxiousness I have about this. But I mean, it's going to be okay, right? Because none of you are going to clip this, and none of you will put this anywhere. And if you do, I'll find you. Another fear that I have with posting online is that you guys will just think that I'm weird. And here's the thing. I often joke that I am weird and off-putting, but I don't really want to be seen as a weirdo, to be honest with you. Because though I am weird and off-putting, I'd like that to be kind of a mystical vibe that no one really understands me, no one really gets me. I'm kind of someone that everyone's wow, she's so cool, she's so fun, and she's weird, and has all these niche interests. But I don't want you to think that I'm weird, to be honest, because that's scary. And I guess that leads into another general anxiety that I have, is that I'm scared of what people think of me. But that's a deeper topic, and you're not my therapist. Thank you so much. Along the lines of that last thing, I'm scared of being a really fake version of myself. Because here's the thing. I know influencers and I know people who are posting online who you see it and you're you're so cool, but then on a deeper level, you know that they are faking, and they're faking so hard that you can see it, where you're this is kind of cool, this is kind of my dream life, but you're also kind of faking it. And that's scary to me because I don't want people to see these videos and be wow, she's faking that, because I try not to be fake at all points of time, because being fake is also something that scares me. Being disingenuous is something that I am really scared of. I want who I am to be reflected in the things that I make art-wise, and how I look, how I come across in friendships, how I function. I don't know. This is just a deeply terrifying experience for me because you get to watch this and I don't get to watch you watch this, so I don't get to read your facial expressions and know what you're doing when you're watching this, then how am I supposed to know if you like me or not? And that's another fear. Wow. Why am I doing this? Well, one, it's a grade. So thank you, Jacob Squire. That's part of the reason. So if you see Jacob, tell him thanks for getting me on YouTube, I guess. But another reason that I'm doing this is because recently in a different class, theater management with Kim Staples, who is also an icon, she made us write down 4 things that we think we intrinsically are. And I put down a few that I won't share, but one that I will share is that I'm brave, because I do things that scare me. And this scares me so much. You can't really tell because I'm trying to be like funny and like make a good YouTube video while I'm doing this, but like I'm so scared. Like I'm so scared to be posting. It's so scary to me. To me, being brave is doing things that scare me, right? Being brave is doing things that you know would be easier if you didn't do, but you're going to do them anyway. So I'm being brave and I'm posting them. So that's one reason why I'm doing this. I have a goal, and that goal is to be brave and to put myself out there and to put my best foot forward. So that's one reason why I'm doing this. I'm going to be brave. I will not lie to Kim Staples. Goal number 2 that I have is to be a little bit more open and let people see me a little bit more. I am an introvert, a pretty big introvert, I would say. I require alone time. I require quiet time to a level that like I don't necessarily let across sometimes. And loud things and loud noises or loud parties aren't really my vibe. And so I feel like that's when a lot of people get to know each other the best. And I feel like as though I'm missing out because I am not a huge lover of those spaces. So this is kind of letting me open the door to you, letting people in. Most of the time when I interact with people, I'm either in a theater, so I'm either performing or stage managing, which is a job to me. It's not that I don't love it. I love it so much, but I'm normally there to do a job, and I can be silly and goof off, but like I'm in work mode. And I guess this is just a way for me to present myself in a new light, and so you can kind of get a glimpse of what's going on inside my head. I do post on my Instagram story a lot, and I do kind of feel like that is also a window into my head. So if you are curious, like, who I am, just look at my Instagram story, I guess, because I do not quit posting on there. And then finally, another goal that I have is I like to make people giggle. I love to make people laugh. Even though I am an introvert, it's fun for me to be like telling jokes and goofing and gaffing with my people. Seeing other people laugh at dumb things that I did brings me a lot of joy. And so while I won't be able to see you watching this, my hope is that you are laughing, or at least giggling, or at least smiling, and you aren't like deadpanning at whatever you're watching this on. Jacob, if you're deadpanning on whatever you're watching this on, I'm really sorry. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna apologize. No. Because I'm doing this to be brave and to let people in and to make people laugh. So I hope that you're getting a goof and a gaff out of this. If not, that's okay, because I am. I filmed a Instagram reel earlier because that's where I'll be posting all my 7 days content. I'm not on TikTok anymore. I can make a video about that, I guess, if I felt the need to, or if someone wanted me to. But I probably won't if someone wants me to, because we're about to go into things that are going to help me get to my goals, and you'll see why. But I recently got off of TikTok recently. It was like 6 months ago, to be honest with you. So everything will be on Instagram Reels. Where was I going with this? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna move on because I don't remember where I'm going with this, and I'm gonna have to stop the video to go back and look at that. Okay, I guess we're gonna move on to how I'm gonna get to my goals. By sharing my fears, I start to conquer them. And now I'm gonna lay out a few of the ways that hopefully I'll be doing that. Ways to encourage me to get over my fears, to achieve those goals that we've talked about. So one is that I'm practically doing one take wonders. I just did an entire other take of this section of the video because I realized that I was looking here, looking at myself, and not looking here in the camera. So that's my bad. That's an example of what I won't be doing from now on because I will be looking in the camera. So one take wonders help me because I am deeply critical of myself and I want all of my work to be as good as possible. And therefore, if there's anything that I don't like in the video, and I do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 takes, I'll be here all night. I'll be going crazy. This video will never get turned in. And then I'll get an F in digital content creation and I won't graduate in May. And though the Gainesville Theater Alliance is a lovely place, I plan on graduating in May. So yeah, I'll be doing one take wonders practically. There will be some things that I cut out. You'll see the bloopers of this video because I stumble over my words. I drank water, so I think that water blooper will be in there because I made myself laugh doing it. ASMR of me drinking my water. I bet that's gonna sound nasty. There will be outtakes, and there will be more than one take with some of these segments. There are more than one take of some of these segments already, but the idea is to encourage myself to be as confident in my work first try as possible. So that's how I do that. Another way that I'm going to achieve my goals and hopefully dissipate some of my fears is by editing to my humor style. We talked about in digital content creation, like people that inspire us, and the class was kind of like divided on people that I liked, or one guy that I liked specifically. His name is Miles Bonsignore. He runs the Perfect Person podcast, which is my favorite podcast. If you know me in real life, you've definitely seen me wear my Perfect Person sweatshirts before. It is not because I think I am a perfect person. Let me clarify, please, God, I do not think that I am perfect. The podcast is just really fun. His style of humor, it's not super refined, it's not super uppity, it's definitely crass, it's definitely like fart humor, which like farts are funny. I'm sorry if you don't think farts are funny in the year of our Lord 2025. Do you have humor? Do you love? Do you have joy? Do you live? So I'm going to be editing to my style of humor. Hopefully that makes you laugh. If it doesn't, I guess you don't have to watch. That'd be lame though. You should watch because I'm funny. Along that line, I'll be making things that I want to make. Along with me being a goof and a gaff and a person who loves to joke, I'm deeply emotional. I take everything to heart in a good way and in a bad way. So some of my Instagram reels that I'm going to be posting in the next week might be emotional in some form or fashion, or might be like sweet or something, but that's just who I am. I try to love as deeply as possible at all points in time. So that includes on my Instagram, I guess. Hopefully that's okay. If it's not, I guess you don't have to watch it because it's okay to me. Yeah, it's okay to me. That's all that matters. Because I'm conquering my fears. Yeah. Will I conquer my fears while posting on YouTube? Probably not. I've been told by many a therapist I have deep-rooted anxiety and attachment issues, so I probably won't, but hopefully this is a step along the way. Thank you. Hopefully I have fun while I do it. My goal is that I don't post something I regret, which I don't expect I'll be doing, because I'll be posting things that I want to make and making them like I would laugh at them. I want to have confidence in everything that I do. So I hope that I have confidence in the work that I put out on YouTube. I hope I won't regret it. I'm gonna conquer my fears. Eventually, one day. This is just step 1 maybe. Or maybe this is like step 13. Because I've already acknowledged them. And acknowledging your fears is the first step to conquering them. So what does publicly posting them on a platform that's been around for 20 years do? I don't know either, to be honest. We'll figure it out. Anyway, this has been my first YouTube video. I hope that you at least kind of enjoyed it. If you stuck around the whole time, I'm deeply impressed. I assume that the only people who will stick around the whole time is my mom, if she ever finds the link. If so, hey mom. Or maybe my grandmother, if she ever finds the link. If so, hey Gram. If you're one of my friends and you stuck around to the entire video, what are you doing? I know that you have homework to do. And don't try to lie to me. And if you're one of my friends who's graduated and you don't have homework, what are you doing? Hey, you should text me. We should hang out. Okay, that's all I have to say, to be honest with you. I just clocked myself in the phone again, so next time I will have to film with my front face or my back facing camera, because this is going to be a problem, I fear. I just love the way that I look. Okay. Bye.